Hi, I'm Tracy Sofra and I work with career-minded professional women. And for too long, women have been told they're not good with numbers, they can't manage money, and one day someone's gonna finally rescue them. Well, I'm here to dispel that myth once and for all. Career-minded professional women, that's who I work with because that's who I am. And it is my market that understands me and I understand them. And so today I was having a Zoom meeting with a prospective client. We were having a bit of a chat and she reminded me of something that is quite funny. Well, it wasn't funny at the time, but it's funny now when I look back at it. And I thought, what a wonderful way to share it with my audience and also invite my audience to share their funny moments with me. What am I talking about? I was the typical career-minded girl that decided to have a family. You guessed it, that was me. And needless to say, I was a bit of a train wreck for quite a while. I was the typical career girl that said this, oh, I manage, hundreds of clients. I work 12, 14 hours a day, 7 days a week. I manage all sorts of stress. One baby, how hard could it be? Famous last words. If you're a career-minded woman just like me, you know exactly what I'm talking about, don't you? So we were chatting and she told me about her Monte Carlo story. And that's not going to Monte Carlo, by the way, that's the biscuits, right? Which then reminded me of my teddy bear biscuit story. And it's really funny what comes up in the middle of conversations and what you kind of just forget in your everyday life and the things you struggled with. So this is what happened to me. I had my daughter, April. She was born 35 weeks. I had preeclampsia. I thought that I could do everything. Yeah? So I would go around saying things like this, I'm not crippled, I'm just pregnant. I was still trying to do 12-hour days, 6 days a week alongside my husband. We were both running the practice at the time. And I refused to give in to the fact that I was pregnant and that I actually needed to have a bit of self-care, self-love, yeah? No, I did not. I thought, I can do this, nothing's changed, and away I went. So it had some serious consequences to my health. I had preeclampsia. She came early by 5 weeks, but it wasn't so much the 5 weeks that was the problem. What was the problem was she was 3 pound 3, 1,435 grams. She wasn't even 1.5 kilos, the size of a chicken that you go and buy at the supermarket. And so when I got home, my husband said, Trace, it's okay. I've got it all sorted for you. I've got Ozstar subscription. I've bought you a coffee machine. He knows how much I love my coffee. He wanted to make sure that I was feeling okay with everything because I think he kind of guessed that I wasn't going to be okay. And what I started doing was having coffees probably 3 or 4 times a day. I had staff that would come home because back in those days, I used to still have to sign application forms and keep the business rolling. And every single time I had a coffee, you guessed it, I had teddy bear biscuits, which I would dunk into those coffees. And I would have probably on average, say 3 teddy bear biscuits a go. Multiply that by 4 minimum coffees a day and you've got, 4, 8, 12 teddy bear biscuits a day. Needless to say that the way I wanted to look and the way I looked weren't sort of working out for me. So there it is, my teddy bear biscuit story. And you know what? I'm traumatized because I can't touch those teddy bear biscuits ever again. Every time I think of a teddy bear biscuit, I think, oh my God, I'm going to put on another 5 kilos, which is exactly what I did. I think it was like 6 kilos. But that's life. We have to kind of go through these things and come out the other end to be able to reflect back and share these stories with people who might be going through them right now and say, it's okay. I came out the other end. I was the typical career woman that struggled immensely with having the kids thing and retaining my identity that I wanted to hang on to for dear life, hanging on to my independence and my career and what I identified myself with. And then to be left alone with this child that I had no idea what to do with. It was tough, but guess what? On the 19th of May, she's going to be 16 and she's beautiful. and she's my little possum, and I just love her to bits. And I've changed and I've grown throughout the experience. And, you know, that's life. It's a beautiful thing. Do I regret it? Not for 1 minute. She is my legacy. She is my masterpiece. I love her to bits. I wish my dad was alive to see her. He would have loved her so much. So, have you got a career-minded professional woman's story, just like mine? I had the teddy bear biscuits. My client this morning had the Monte Carlo biscuit story. So we've got some biscuits. What goodies have you got to share? Tomorrow, I'm going to share another piece of that story. I'm going to leave you with the teddy bear biscuit story tonight, but I'm also going to share with you another piece of that story with my baby girl, April. And that one will astound you even more. So have a great night. I'll see you tomorrow. I'm Tracy Soffra. I work with career-minded professional women. Have a great night. I'll see you then.